I'm trying to photograph as many sports as possible in hopes to photograph the 2028 Summer Olympics down in LA. Today we'll be covering indoor track and field. And while I've already covered cross country, this is something completely different and new. One of the major issues that I was running into is I was battling lighting and making sure that my white balance was okay, because in different lighting scenarios, the lighting was different, which meant the white balance was different. And if you're not a camera person, that means the colors coming into my camera are different. And a smarter version of me would have brought my gray card to make sure that I can manually set my white balance and not rely on auto white balance, and just make sure I get consistent colors across the board. But again, that would have been a smarter version of me, and I left my gray card at home. In terms of photographing the event, I would honestly say that this was not super challenging besides the lighting. The next most challenging thing is just kind of bouncing back and forth between events, because multiple events are going on at the exact same time. And I think this is kind of where having a background in wedding photography has actually helped me a little bit, because I can mentally plan out like, hey, I need to be here at this time, need to be here at this time, and try to make sure that I cover every event going on. Because there is a lot of events going on. You might be covering a race, but there's also going to be long jump and pole jump and shot put and discus, and there's so many things going on at once, and just making sure that you can balance all of that. And maybe that means just grabbing a couple of photos and then moving on to the next event rather than staying for the entire event, because once you have a couple of photos, sometimes that's all you need, especially when it comes to them running, because the other events might only be happening for like 10-15 seconds and then they're moving on to the next athlete. But overall, here are a couple of my favorite photos. I'm pretty sure this guy was hamming it up a little bit, or farming, or however the kids say it nowadays. But these are just a couple of my favorite photos that I had taken during the meet. Let me know what sport you want to see me cover next time, and I'll see you guys next time.